Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and a longtime professional indoor player.
And I'm Adam, former indoor player and coach, current beach volleyball coach, and most importantly, Sarah's husband.
Today, we are watching season 4, episode 19 of Haikyu called The Ultimate Challengers. The last couple episodes, we took a little break from the Kirasuno and Narizaki match to see Nakoma play.
Very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable. Great storyline, great backstory, interesting strategies.
Love them as a team.
We love them as a team. So they won, they have advanced. And now they are lurking at the end of Kirasuno's court to see what happens.
So if I saw that correctly, with Nakoma's win, they are in line with Kirasuno, but Kirasuno's playing their next match. So if they win this, they'll bump into the round ahead of Nakoma currently, or...
They are on the same side of the bracket.
Got it. Okay. But if Kirasuno wins, they're one round ahead of Nakoma. Like if they beat a Narizaki, because Nakoma just came into their bracket, or is that timing different?
Great question. We will find out.
Okay. Fair enough.
So?
Well, Kirasuno won a tight one against a very good team in the first set. If I had to guess, that team's not rolling over. I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. Inarizaki is going to beat Kirasuno, and hold them to under 20. I don't think the set's gonna be that close.
In set 2.
In set 2. And then we're gonna go to set 3 for the ultimate
Where the gloves come off, baby.
Yeah. And when you get to that final set, anything can happen. So.
Well, we saw Tanaka regain his confidence.
Yep.
Hit that sharp angle in a very high pressure situation. Yamaguchi's back on track. Kishimoto was there to help.
To the rescue.
Kinoshita also got in to start. So all the cylinders are firing here. So hopefully they will be able to put it together.
We've seen Asahi score some big points, but we haven't really focused on him. And I'm curious if we're gonna see that at all, or if he's just steady Eddie at this point, and he's been through his character growth, and the ace is the ace, and we just know he's gonna score.
Well, we also saw Kageyama push Tsukushima to really stretch.
Much to his chagrin.
So the growth and all the pieces that everybody's been working on are kind of coming together. But Adam thinks they're gonna get smoked in this second set. So let's find out. Let's not wait any longer. Season 4, episode 19 of Haikyu is coming right now. My favorite song.
Here we go. We don't need the memories.
Oh dear.
2セット目から西野屋を狙ってる。何か意図がない限りサーバーはみんな西野屋を避けたがる。多分西野屋にとって初めての
Interesting.
狙われる屈辱。
力テーピングやってくれ。俺下手くそだから。ああ、突き指か？大丈夫か？なんてことねえよ。
稲荷崎の7番のサーブすごいね。
ああ、それに狙ってるの守備専門のリベロだしね。
へえ。
あのリベロうまいし元気だし、あいつ潰れたらチームがやばい。
そうなの？
リベロが取れないもんを俺らが取れるわけないじゃんって。
That's a very interesting strategy.
それを分かって相手全体にプレッシャーをかけてる。
強いやつからサービスエース取ったら気持ちええやんか。
出たよ。
何？
アツムは時々びっくりするくらい考えなしだよねっつう話。
なんやねん失礼な。
Oh.
頑張れ。
She cares very much.
Yonho. やはりジャンフロ。
リベロを相手に2本連続サービスエース。
You gotta fight it here. A couple interesting things about this. So, we talked about Nakoma's strategy in trying to tire somebody out, or the strategy used against Nakoma, and I was kind of against that. Now you have a very good player who has chosen to target your quote-unquote best player, and I love this strategy. He's a very good server. Noya doesn't normally have to pass because they have other people who are generally targeted, but he believes he can break him. And that strategy of breaking their best player and taking him out of the defensive side of the game where he's his best, that's really smart.
Well, not only that, but like Noya's so good that, like you said, people don't challenge him. It's always worth challenging those players because they rarely get into a rhythm. They're rarely given enough like balls or reps in a row to work into a rhythm. So why not just like test it and see what happens? Because like, what worst case scenario, he like figures it out and they score a few points. You can always switch after.
Yeah. So I like the strategy. I'm curious to see. We haven't really seen Noya face a ton of adversity. Against Ushijima, it took him like 3 or 4 balls to get used to the pace.
Yeah.
But that's not really the same as being picked on, I don't think.
Well, what did you think of the statement of like Noya doesn't know the feeling of or the humiliation of being targeted?
I totally agree.
I think it's humiliating.
Absolutely. Not
I
humiliating.
think there are so many different reasons why teams and individuals choose to target certain players, whether it's because they're actually weak, because it could be it works into their team's strategy to have certain matchups. Like, I would not consider it humiliating because you don't know what the other team's
You
plan
don't.
is.
But I will say, like, generally at like a high school or this level, like a lot of times you target the weakest passer.
Fair.
And excuse me. That was really weird.
You always act like you're shocked when that happens, but it happens all the time. Please cut that.
Yeah, I think generally you target the weakest passer is a typical strategy until you start to get at a higher level. And again, you never know what somebody's made of until they get tested. And you saw it with Kema. They picked on him, he rose to the occasion. Now, Noya's being targeted, he needs to rise to the occasion, and his team will be better for it if he can get there.
今取ったと思ったのにな。手元で軌道が変わったんじゃないかな。アンダーはボールとの接地面が狭いから、そのポイントがちょっとずれるだけで変な方に行っちゃうよね。わかる。
Love, you never pass.
It's like, yeah, that happens to me all the time.
初めて見たな。
バレーって一人で完結しようがない球技だから、一本目のレシーブが上がらないと何も始められないってことなんだよね。だからサーブレシーブのミスは精神的ダメージがよりでかい。しかも守備専門のリベロが守備できないんじゃコートにいる意味ないしね。
Harsh, but
今まで西野屋に
maybe
励まされ
true.
たことは数えきれない。
背中は俺が守ってやるぜ。
一体なんて言葉をかければいいのか。
燃やさ。なんだ。どうした？
I love that.
練習中ずっとやってたペナルティー指立て。あの西野屋が必死で平常でいようとしてる。
Fight.
最高や。
Love that response.
よし、フォロー。カモン。ショボレシーブ。朝日さん。
This is what you can do to help him.
Take the center out of it.
セッターを狙った。ファーストタッチはミア集めと同時にミア・オサムが素早くボール下へ。
セッターじゃないのに C。 しかもカウンターで。双子の保管想定内。止めれ。
Whoa.
今トスを上げたのはセッターではないミア・オサムの方でしたね。
I need to see the backcourt view of
し
that.
っかりついてたのに。
大丈夫。あんたブロック上手だよ。
Ooh. That's gonna bother him.
気持ち悪い。
Yeah. Can we just talk about Sugishima's response to that? That's within expectation.
It's like Professor Snape or something.
Ah, I love that.
まだ決めたな。
なんやスナ君、最初は攻撃の方特に目立たんかったけど乗ってきたかな。
凛太郎はスロースターターやからな。お、ちなみにあいつはな、相手のブロッカーを操るんや。凛太郎の武器はな、打点の幅やねん。横幅。普通のやつがこんくらいの幅の中で打つとしたら、凛太郎はこう。あいつがスパイクを打つときに使うのは腕でも肩でもない胴全部や。体幹ってやつやな。胴全部使って打つから威力は強いまま、腕でちょいちょいっとボールいじるんとはわけが違うねん。
Interesting.
おお、よくわからんけどブロックに捕まってしまうってなった直後にブロック抜いとるっての何本かあったな。ああ、ほんでブロック操るっちゅうたんは。
まあ見とって。
Good leave, good leave.
なんでこっちのミスを悔しがっとんねん。
Nice, nice.
強烈に決まった。サービスエース。
2セット目カラスのはサーブがいまいちだったので、ここから盛り返してほしいですね。いけー、ツッキー止めろ。うまい。
上手だ。レベルの高いブロッカーほどスナの思い通りに動かされんねや。
Because they're disciplined.
Yeah. I would equate what Rintaro is doing to players who generally only block right-handed hitters and then have to block a lefty. Like what you normally see from an attacker is different than what this player is doing in terms of their contact point and the angles they can hit. And so you just have to be a little bit, you have to change how you see things and how you line up and where your hands are. But Tsukishima's gonna figure it out.
Time for those mind games, baby.
Yeah.
No more vanilla blocking. It's time
Yeah.
to get creative.
So this is definitely a puzzle that he will figure out, and he is motivated because that little comment, Tsukishima's a don't poke the bear player. You want him to be kind of aloof, a little disengaged, just kind of out there. But when you kind of poke at him and make him think that he can't do it or he's not good enough, then all of a sudden you kind of see that fire in his eyes.
We're seeing it now. He used to just back down because he wanted to act like he didn't care, but
Yeah.
now we're seeing the pushback.
Yeah.
But I would say Rintaro's vision is definitely among the best, if not the best, of the middles we've seen so far.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Twins.
Twin Foxies.
They need to coordinate their block defense a little bit more to cover a little more of the court. Daichi needs to be a little wider.
Did that say 18-9?
Yeah, they're getting hammered.
10番は完全にクロスを打つ体勢だった。ツッキーは瞬時にそれに反応してコースを塞ぎ、影山も素早くサポートに来てた。でも、助走も体の向きもフェイク。ブロッカーをクロス側へ誘い、空中で逆をつく。しかもそれを
Opposite day.
落とさずにやってる。
ミドルブロッカーの速攻は他の攻撃よりコンパクトになりがちや。スピードだけでブロックから逃げるように打つ感じのな。でも凛太郎の速攻はちゃんとトスさえ上がったらブロックとガチンコ勝負できる速攻なんや。
全国公は
とにかく向こうが速攻を使えないように崩すことだ。サーブも攻撃も強気だ。よし。
At this point, they just need to build a little rhythm for the third set.
There you go.
強烈なサーブや。上げる方もすごい。パンチ。
That was fast.
Yeah.
レフト。ブロック3枚。オジロアラン強烈なスパイク。ボールはネット直上。影山が押し込む。
Dang it!
Nice pickup.
連続でレフトからオジロアラン。サボり元気。ブロック3枚。
Whoa.
3枚の壁を抜いて殴りつけるような位置だ。
Dang.
上ですかね。
It's a good thing Asahi's thick.
しかし
Big boy.
反撃のチャンスを伺う。さあ、オジロアランダイレクトで決めた。
The ball was rippling. He hit it so hard.
一人3連続攻撃。まさに力でもぎ取る1点。
Oof, yikes.
まだだ先生。今のは割り切る失点。うちの連中もそこは分かってる。それより今はほんの30秒でももちろんアランを休ませたくない。
向こうの4番牛若みたい。
牛若と違うのはサーブレシーブにも参加していること。
Yeah.
サーブで狙うことができるし、実際ここまで4番相手に結構サービスエース取った。
Yeah.
これはかなりストレスだと思う。で、難しいボールはガンガン上がってくるし、ブロックもがっつりついてくる。疲労も苛立ちもちゃんと蓄積されているはずだ。さあ、ほら、田中さん。
He's got that cross court
We're
dialed in, baby.
カラスの高校田中龍之介。稲荷崎有利の空気を切り裂く一本です。
That was a great swing.
Very good.
西野屋の敵は取る。死んでねえっす。
月島に代わって菅原さんインってことは多分木下のサーブはなしか。
He's visualizing. Oh, yes.
脳内サービスエース25本目。
I love that.
おーい！1セット取ってるし、2セット目落としてもまだ大丈夫とか思ってねえだろうな。2-0でかっさらうぞ。
I like this new attitude from him.
Yeah. He knows what he's supposed to do.
プレッシャーをかけてほしい。ブロックと何よりサーブ。文句なしなのはもちろんサービスエースだけど、理想は膝をつかせること。
Make it hard for him to attack.
Yeah.
20秒か10秒か。たとえ5秒だろうが、稲荷崎をイラつかせてやる。前前。際どいところを狙っていきます。カラスの菅原。
That's practice, baby.
Nice touch.
Every ball to him.
That was in. What?
Ah. Video replay.
Stop it. No way. Can we get a challenge on that?
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta be kidding me. Keep attacking him.
中学3年間万年ベンチ。唯一のピンサーで出た試合はサーブミスで一発。
Keep thinking like that.
This might call for pickle drinks.
ここは確実に出ていったリサキ。
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it was super easy.
Perfect. It worked. Just kidding. Are they booing their own player?
Yeah.
That is harsh.
Wow.
ミスってないよね。何これ。
稲荷崎の鬼応援。弱気なプレーすると応援団からきっつい喝が入るって聞いたことが。
Wow. That's ruthless.
プロでもないのにかわいそう。
The other pen servers were like, yikes.
お前はいつでも考えすぎやって。
うちに入れるだけのサーブなんかいらんねん。優勢だろうが劣勢だろうが。うっす。
I mean, that's harsh. But there are standards for good teams. And there are mindsets. And we saw it with Yamamoto and, sorry, not Yamamoto, Yamaguchi and Kinoshita. How they had to figure out what their mindset for being a pinch server was going to be and what the expectations were. And yeah, you don't want to get booed by the fans. That seems a little intense. But that mentality of if you're going to go in just to put it in, we're going to keep you on the bench. Like,
Yeah, there's no point making the switch. Anybody can serve a free ball over.
Yeah, you are going in to do a job. You need to do the job. So the delivery from the fans, I mean, you can't control the fans.
That's ruthless. Like, come on now. From the captain, sure.
Yeah. So that was interesting to see. And I like that Karasuno is starting to build a little momentum. Suga came in, did what he needed to do. The other thing I want to talk about, so we talked about the Nakoma match with a strategy of tiring a player out. This is different.
Yeah.
You are bringing him to a knee. You're taking away his approach. You're making him focus on those little pieces of the game so he can't just be free to go out and attack.
Because he's such a good attacker, they're trying to make his life as hard as possible to do that effectively. It is completely different.
Yeah, and I know that we talked about that against the Nakoma, and I wanted to talk about it again because these are some of the subtle nuances of strategy, of how you approach players, of game strategy. Is he gonna float it? Nope.
Just hammer the living crap out of it, okay? Dang.
Yikes. He's in his zone.
お前何言ってんの？その名の通り穏やかな影山です。目つぶらない速攻が成功した時とか、月島の打点を引き上げた時と同じ感じです。なんかいろいろキレキレな状態を言います。
I love it when he's like that.
穏やかな顔というだけで凶暴性は変わりないので注意が必要である。強者を前にした時発動することが多い。
He's like a caged animal at this point. Do not approach.
Yes, exactly. Approach with caution. Oh, dang. Smart move, though. I hate it.
Smart. He just knows that look in players.
サーブで攻めて速攻などの速い攻撃を封じなければいいように攻撃されてしまうんですね。向こうも同じだ。今こっちに流れが来てる。
影山のサーブが烏野高校反撃ののろしとなるか。
He's just in the zone. Wow.
Feel the momentum back, baby.
They need to believe they can win. This is really good for the team. Get a block.
Make him set.
少しの苛立ちからほんの少しスパイクを強引に打ってくれたら。
Thought he had to set it. Never mind. Out. That was out. I was gonna fight that ref if they said otherwise.
大きな天気の一点になる。
Yeah. Shifting the momentum.
もしかして？そうだね。嫌なアウトだ。
Use it.
He's just so happy.
あんま言い切んなや。
No! Oh! Nice day. Shoot.
あつむくんのディグが素晴らしかったですね。
影山飛びを宮敦夢はお互いにユース代表候補有望なセッター同士ですがセットアップ以外でも火花が散ってます。
おさむ2セット目のとどめさせてあと今日のサービスエース俺の圧勝やぞ。
やかましい。
やば。
Ooh.
That was airmailed. Holy wow.
That's not even close.
お前もたまにやるやろが。
お前がいらんこと言うからや。
あた。
オサム君おっとりして見えて負けず嫌いですもんね。
そりゃあれの片割れだよ。
ちょっとしたメンタルの揺らぎが
いつものプレーをちょっとだけ狂わせて、そこに少しのイレギュラーが重なったりして。
Nice.
流れが変わっていくんだ。
Always watching, always gathering information, always scheming on the sidelines.
浅井さん、どんまいっす。すいません。一回リズム整えよう。落ち着いて。
So they're going to take him off, try and get him to clear his mind in preparation for the third set. They have a big enough lead, it's not going to matter. But it's an interesting move by the coach, and I kind of like it. You're losing the momentum after you played a really good second set. Pulling your ace off the floor will smarten everybody up. You know, we've made a move, you're letting it slide, come out and finish it. From a coaching standpoint, I like that move. Because it's not about the ace not playing well, even though they are picking on him. It's about getting the team refocused when Karasuno's made a push. On the flip side, Karasuno has done everything they need to do to gain the momentum going into the third and give themselves a chance, including, and maybe most importantly, believing they can do it.
Kageyama turned it up, baby.
Yeah.
He's like, we got more than one superstar on the court here, okay?
Yeah.
He was in the zone, and I hate that Atsumo made that dig. It's so annoying.
Yeah. But he will lead the team by his actions in that. They will all step up. Asahi hit a couple good serves.
Yeah.
Suga came in, executed the game plan. They got a block. Like, they're not going to win this set, but definitely little steps, positive momentum.
Tsukushima will figure out the blocking.
Yeah.
He's still gathering intel, you know?
Yeah. I'm expecting him to have a big third set.
Big cliffhanger, big sub at the end of the set. See if Karasuno can maintain that momentum. You know, maybe they'll make even the gap narrower.
I think the third set's going to be epic.
Oh, Adam's already throwing in the towel. Fine. Okay, you're not a believer.
They're not. They were down 20-13. They're not winning
No,
the set.
it was 21-15 at one point. So.
Okay, 2013.
I've seen crazier things happen. I'm just saying.
I totally agree, but these two teams they're too good. It's not going to happen.
Anyway, let us know your thoughts. Don't give anything away. No spoilers. We can't have Adam believing that he's right or wrong before we watch the next episode, okay? Okay, so spoiler-free comments only, please. Thank you so much. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for season 4, episode 20 of Haikyu coming next week. Bye.